Hi, welcome to Compose It. This lesson is on citing a quotation from a book.
A major premise of the MLA Style citations is that your reader should always be able to clearly tell the source of the quotation you have chosen to integrate into your essay. Thus, your introduction to the quotation, as well as the parenthetical citation after the quotation, must give your readers enough information to do two things. First, find the source within your works cited list, and then find the quotation within that source once they get a hold of that source. So if your source is a book, this will give a basic outline of what you do to cite that source. So the main pieces of information you need for the in-text citation are the author's last name and the page number on which the quotation appears. And why is this? Well, it's built around the logic of the works cited page. In the works cited list, sources are alphabetized by the first word in their citation. The first word in a book citation is its author's last name. So, if readers see the last name of the author in text, they can easily find the citation in the works cited. Then, once they get their hands on the source itself, they'll also know what page to look up. Here's a source that will use our example. Imagine you use the book called The Discovery of the Asylum by David Rothman. Here are the components that you would need to list in your works cited. Just as a review, last name, first name, period, title of book, italicized, the place of publication, colon, the publisher, the year of publication, and the medium, which is print if you're using a book. Each time you reference Rothman's work, for example, you'll need to make sure the readers know that it's Rothman's work to which you are referring. And you'll need to be sure they can find the exact location of the information within Rothman's book. That's logical. There are several scenarios that will allow you to do this procedure.
Your first option is that you can embed the author's name and his or her words into your own prose. Then cite the page number in parentheses at the end of your quotation. Here's what it would look like. After the end quote, you type in open parentheses, page number, close parentheses, and period. When you've mentioned the author already in the sentence, like we have here, you don't need to put it in the parenthetical. With this in-text citation, your readers will look up Rothman in your alphabetized works cited list, where they will find the rest of the information about the book. With that info, they'll be able to locate the book, and once they've located the book, they can find the page on which the quotation appears.
Or you could choose to use Rothman's whole sentence, introducing it with a sentence of your own. David Rothman makes an important claim about the rise of asylums. He writes, "The almshouse and the orphan asylum, the penitentiary, the reformatory, and the insane asylum all represented an effort to ensure the cohesion of the community in new and changing circumstances." A third option, you may also choose not to mention Rothman's name in your own prose. In this case, you would put the last name into the parenthetical, like this. If the rise of asylums reflected, quote, an effort to ensure the cohesion of the community in new and changing circumstances, Rothman, XVIII, what were these changing circumstances? So let's wrap up. This lesson focused on the basics of citing a quotation from a book using MLA Style. The next lesson explains how to cite a quotation from a book when you have two sources by the same author in your works cited.